Hi, I'm Bo Daly, CEO of Super Evil Megacorp. We're here at GDC to talk about Tegra and its implications in Vainglory, our mobile and tablet MOBA game.
So let's start by talking about your goals heading into bringing a MOBA to the mobile space.
Yeah, so our goals are really to basically challenge players' preconceptions of what is possible on mobile and tablet devices today. Currently, this is a market that is more or less dominated by fairly casual games. We want to bring true gamers games, hardcore games, the type of games that we see on PC, to what we think are the most exciting next generation of devices.
What are the challenges of bringing something like a mobile to mobile?
Well, there are a ton of challenges. Everything down to sort of unlocking the performance of the device, which is a place where we're particularly happy to be working with Nvidia, down to controller input and making sure that the actual gameplay experience really lives up to what players expect and when they demand a hardcore competitive experience. Ultimately, when a player plays, they can't be blaming the interface or the device for mistakes that they make. So it's really important for us that the gameplay experience and the moment-to-moment touch responsiveness of the device is absolutely perfect and supports a truly professional caliber competitive gameplay experience.
Can you talk a little about the world that you've created?
Yeah, players battle. It's a 3 versus 3 mobile MOBA game. Players play in a world called the Halcyon Fold. The Halcyon Fold is inhabited by a number of different characters, each one with their own backstory and different things for players to find and love in the lore. But really, the world of Vainglory is primarily populated with the wins and losses and the feelings of dominance and horrible humiliation that the players experience out on the Halcyon Fold, and those are the stories that are actually the most resonant in the game.
Can you talk a little about the characters and how people assemble their 3 versus 3 teams?
Yeah, so Vainglory, there are a number of different types of characters. One of the most important things in a MOBA is making sure that players have a wide variety of sort of tactical and strategic choices that they can make, and one of those is what kind of player or what kind of hero am I going to bring in? So there are heroes that are better in sort of support roles. There are players that are mages, players that are tanks, the full sort of fantasy gamut. But at the same time, each player has regardless of what hero they bring in, they have a wide variety of strategic choices in terms of how they build that character, what items they buy to customize that character's gameplay over the course of the match in order to support what is necessary, what their team needs, and with what's necessary in that particular match.
You guys are bringing this over to Android. Can you talk about how you've been working with Nvidia?
Yeah, Nvidia has been fantastic. The Shield devices are really second to none, and from a hardware performance standpoint, this really is kind of our lead SKU as we go ahead and start to build this for Android. One of the things that I think we're most excited about, this is a game that is meant to be played, obviously, but also a game that's really meant to be experienced, through live streaming and potentially even tournament type play. And we're really excited about what the Shield opens up for us in terms of streamers' ability to connect a HDMI cable to play the game at a very high frame rate and a high visual fidelity, but also to stream simultaneously. And the GPU has the power to support that, and also supports kind of hardline networking, which will really support, I think, the creator community as players go out and build YouTube videos and Twitch streams of the game in action.
How are you optimizing this game to take advantage of those capabilities?
Yeah, well, that's a long road. So we're really just now starting to launch. So Thursday of this week we'll be announcing the Android support, and this is really the first steps in what I think will be a very long road of continuing to make sure that we are unlocking all of the power behind every device. So first steps are really to make sure that the game performs as well on that device as it does anywhere else, and then beyond that we really want to look to what the extra processing horsepower of the GPU can allow us to do in terms of adding additional visual features and bits of detail for players to enjoy while they're out there playing the game.
This Shield tablet runs on the Tegra K1 technology. Nvidia has just announced the Tegra X1 technology. As a game developer, what are your thoughts about that additional power that you'll have to play with in the near future?
Yeah, I mean, it's always exciting to get new hardware and to get more processing power. At the end of the day, we're going to make sure that every spare cycle is used up, and we're going to be making sure that we can take advantage of additional fill rate, additional headroom in terms of vertex and poly counts to be able to bring a fully articulated, fully skinned world to players and really take advantage of some the hardware, what the hardware allows us to do there.
And in some ways, we're going to be going full circle because we're starting to see more and more micro consoles coming out there, bringing mobile to the big screen. What are your thoughts about that whole trend that's going on?
I think it's fantastic. I mean, Super Evil Megacorp, at the end of the day, we don't really view ourselves necessarily as a mobile or tablet company. We are a hardcore gaming company that wants to build the best available content for whatever the new, most exciting platform is. So we're very keen to see where this goes in terms of micro consoles and so forth. I think there's a big future in hardcore games on any and all platforms, and so we really look forward to being part of the conversation going forward as that market evolves and matures.